Orange County Registered Digital.
Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Hoop Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. I'm being joined by Steve Fryer. We're inside a very noisy Los Alamitos gym today because the Griffins have a chance to win the Sunset League outright to go 10-0, but they have Newport Harbor and Huntington Beach in their way this week. Steve, they're trying to go 10-0. And we talked to some of the Los Al players earlier, specifically Khalid Washington. And this is a team where I think the Griffins can be really proud of. It's one of their best teams they've had in quite some time.
Yeah, Khalid Washington, one of my favorite players in the county, outstanding. He's had some big games. Had a big game the first time they beat Edison. Edison was their top competition for the league championship.
They beat him again on Friday.
Yeah, they beat him twice now, and so that was pretty huge. And yeah, they've got some pretty good depth too with Brian Iboke, fantastic sixth man, maybe the best sixth man in the county too. And they're pretty good all over. And Worku, the point guard, is really a slick guy, can score too.
Absolutely, and like I mentioned, we caught up with the Griffins. Here's some of the interviews. Check it out.
To go 10-0 in league our goal has been back on top all year. We didn't win Sunset League last year, which is a little disappointment, and we wanted to win it this year, which we've clinched the league title. But to go 10-0 would be to take it another step, and that'll just be great.
We've told ourselves before the season that we're going to go 10-0. It started out with our point guard, Iyasu Worku. He said we're going to go 10-0, and we just all believed it. And I think we're going to go 10-0.
Well, I don't know exactly what the motivation is as far as CIF is concerned, but I do know that the 1AA division is a tough division, no matter whether those teams are in it or not. That does give some of the teams that are in maybe the 7, 8, 9 positions maybe an opportunity to get a top seed, which is great. But as far as we're concerned, we're just glad to be in the playoffs and hopefully make a deep run.
Our thanks to the Griffins and Steve. The Open Division is the first time we're going to have that in CIF. The selections will be made on Friday. So how do the selections affect Los Al?
Well, Los Alamitos is in 1AA. They're ranked about number 12 coming into this week. And so what could happen, John, is that a lot of the top teams, the 1AA division, maybe as many as 8 of them, will be pulled into that Open Division, which is going to be a 12 or 16 team bracket. We don't quite know yet. Kind of an elite group that's going to be in this Open Division. The selections for which teams, as you mentioned, will be made Friday for who goes to the Open Division. Mater Dei is a lock. Is Mater Dei the only county team that goes in there? I don't know. Maybe El Toro goes in too out of the one single A division. But let's say that the top 7 or 8 teams from the 1AA get pulled into the Open Division. Well, Los Alamitos, Mission Viejo, all of a sudden, instead of being like, the 10th or 11th best team in the Open Division, they're going to be one of the top 2 or 3 teams in that division. So it kind of opens up an easier path for them to get to the finals.
All right, Steve. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy Friday. Expect a lot of emails coming your way. Steve, we also have a big-time matchup with Canyon taking on Foothill, and this will determine the Century League Championship. Both teams are 8-2. This game happens Tuesday night, and this Century League has just been a blast all year to cover, Steve, and it comes down to one game. Your thoughts? Yeah,
it's going to be a great game, and the things that also you get at Foothill and Canyon, you're going to have great student sections there. I just having so much fun with all these wonderful student sections we have in county basketball. Century League's got it going on. A lot of good players in this game. You've got Ballestero and Anderson over there at Canyon. And then on the other side, you got Jacob Dean and Eric Patton, the big guys over there at Foothill, and a lot of great supporting players, very good depth on both these teams. So it's going to be a fun game. It's not going to be a blowout. It may be an overtime game. It's going to be a fun one, though, that's for sure, Tuesday over there at Canyon.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll tell you all about it.
Okay, because I won't be there. I'll be someplace else.
I'll be there. Our thanks to Steve Fryer. And next week, you guys got to make sure to check out next week's show, the OCVarsity Hoop Show. We're going to break down all of the playoff teams, let you know exactly what it's going to take for them to advance. So once again, our thanks to Steve Fryer. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.